With 360 of them within city limits, there's no doubt churches play a big role in the lives of many in Fort Wayne. Not only is there a nearly 200-year history of why churches are so prominent in the city, but there's also a small group of people actively working to make sure these landmarks are preserved.
Churches are historically, significant for the identity of the people who live here.
Fort Wayne, the Summit City, the city of churches. With more than 3 churches per square mile on average, Fort Wayne has certainly earned that last title. Founded at the confluence of the St. Mary's, St. Joseph, and Maumee Rivers, Fort Wayne had a population of just 300 in 1829, but just a decade later, when it was incorporated into a city, the population rose to 2,000 thanks to the opening of the Wabash-Erie Canal. With this opening came immigrants from all over Europe, all practicing different religions.
Catholics, Methodists, Presbyterians.
The list goes on, and with more immigrants came more churches at a time when the automobile had yet to be invented.
Now it's a 5-minute drive, but back in the day there was a long walk for people, and as the city grew, the churches then, like the Catholic Church and the Lutheran churches, built other churches for that immigrant population.
Cornelia Schultz created the City of Churches tour 7 years ago with the purpose of raising awareness of the historical significance of these buildings, some of which were built nearly 200 years ago. Bryce Vincent Schisler now runs this tour.
The cornerstone of this building was laid a month after the assassination of President Lincoln. And the cornerstone actually has inside it a Bible, an Episcopal Book of Common Prayer, and then news article clippings about his assassination.
Not only do these two want to raise historical awareness, but they want people to recognize the beauty of these churches right in their hometown.
A lot of times, people are driving down the street and they look at these beautiful buildings and beautiful churches, but they never get to go inside.
A lot of people like to travel to Europe, and then they talk about the Vatican, or they talk about Notre Dame, or they talk about St. Paul's Cathedral. And when you come here, you're like, well, these churches are very nice here too. So I don't understand why you want to go to Europe and you admire the beauty there, but then you're not putting the money into the same beauty that you have here locally.
It's really just to highlight all the great buildings that we do have here in Fort Wayne.
Schultz and Vincent Schisler hope awareness can lead to continued resources for preservation. They see churches as pillars of the community, more than just a place of worship.
Really working with the community, especially the less fortunate community, the unhoused population downtown. We help out, give supplies. We have a food bank that's open for the community.
I want to say, close your eyes and imagine all the churches downtown are raised. What are you left with?
For more photos of Fort Wayne's beautiful churches, head to wayne.com. Marcus Truccio, Wayne 15 News.